Hello, my name is John, and today we are going to be reacting to the brand new MCM Archive teaser for FNAF Secret of the Mimic. Maybe. Every week, on Friday, at this exact time, there has been a new teaser for Secret of the Mimic in the form of tapes. Old commercials from Murray's Costume Manor for different inventions that Edwin Murray created. And it's the week before Secret of the Mimic. It comes out next week, this time today, and maybe we'll get one. I don't know if they finished last week. I feel like we probably will. So join me for that as we react and analyze whatever we're going to get today. Hi, chat. How are we doing? Yesterday was a really big stream. Steelwool sent me a package, like a PR package for FNAF Secret of the Mimic, including a lot of stuff in there, including this little guy who I've been taking care of, I promise. And that was really, really exciting. I literally, still can't believe all that happened. Yeah. I don't think I'm the only one that got one of these packages, by the way. So you'll probably see maybe others start to get the same stuff, but yeah. They fired me from a job I didn't even work at. So true. Do you think we will see or play as William? You know, I was actually thinking about it, and the fact that the whole theme of the box is, oh, you're fired, I'm going to send you all your stuff that you left at the office. And the thing that I left at the office was a Spring Bonnie bobblehead. I was like, is this trying to tell us something about who we play as? Do you know what I mean? But I don't know. How long do you think it's going to take for you to finish your first playthrough? I have no idea. But just like Help Wanted 2, for just a warning, week before Secret of the Mimic, I'm going to tell you how things are going to run around here, okay? I do not like rushing through games at all. I kind of learned my lesson with Security Breach and Ruin. Security Breach, I was like, I need to get it out immediately, finish the game as fast as possible, didn't barely sleep, and then I posted my stuff, and no one really cared back then about watching me play games. And I kind of stood back and I was like, and then Ruin came out and I was like, yeah, I'm going to try and finish it all in one stream. And then I kind of got fatigued towards the end. Like, the chat was backseating very hard. I was tired. So I've learned my lesson from those two, and I've learned that, and this is my philosophy for YouTube in general. And this is probably the best advice I could give you if you're trying to be a YouTuber. I do not care about being first. I care about being good. And that has always worked for me. I've really found that I don't like rushing. I like making the best video I can. Do you know what I mean? And that almost always will benefit you in the algorithm. And your audience, your audience appreciates a nicely edited video, yeah. When I realized, now that I have this audience, everything I post online will be online forever. It'll be online forever. So I'm going to make sure that what I'm putting up is the best I could do at the time. I mean, obviously with certain things you can't be super late to it, but yeah. Um yeah, so we have 4 minutes. And I also want to say not like not everyone is the same. Like some people thrive off of being fast and it works for them, and that is completely fine. You know, I'm not trying to like tell you how to live your life or tell anyone how to be a YouTuber. That's just how I do it, and that's how you'll see it for me. So to wrap up that point, when I play Secret of the Mimic, I'm not gonna finish it in one day. It's gonna take a couple days, a couple streams for me to get through it, because I really want to take my time and soak it all in. I found that if I really like play for too long a game, I found this with Undertale. I recently finished Undertale for the new channel, and I found that if I play for too long, it's not exciting anymore. I get fatigued, you know. It's just not who I am. Not for Carson, thank you. Are you going to stream the day of the dev stream? I don't know what that is. I'm sorry. So no. Dead by Stupidity. So may I ask what your final thoughts on what Mix's role is going to be? Because let's be honest, he's in the game somewhere. I don't know. I think my theory about the mailbox numbers, I kind of still believe that. So go watch that video about we're driving Mixes to Edwin's factory at the beginning of the game. We'll see. But I'm gonna do like a proper predictions video or stream or something before Secret of the Mimic, so stay tuned for that. Dizzy Fly, thank you. Got to hear what your number one most anticipated thing you want to see in the game is. Oh, I would love Henry stuff. I would love Henry, like to see Henry or play as Henry or something. And also like obviously seeing Fredbear Spring Bonnie. I feel like it's inevitable at this point. The classics as mascot costumes would be really cool. Yeah, I really do think we're gonna get really cool beginning of Fazbear Entertainment lore. Thank you, Dizzy Fly. Supreme, thank you. I love watching your vids while eating. Ooh, thanks. You know, I am such a consumer of content. I love sitting down with food and just watching YouTube. I really think being such a consumer of YouTube throughout the years really helped me be a YouTuber. Um, it is now 1 minute. I'm gonna start refreshing my page. So everyone hang in there. What else? Yeah, we're holding. It might release in just 1 second. 20 more seconds. Hey Trey. Regular Sauce made this beautiful creature, by the way. Oh, it's out. MCM Archive. The Men? The Mycelium Men? Is this? Oh my god, I already have a theory. Is it like the army guy that we saw in the background of that one Steam image? Do you remember that? Do you remember like the weird army guy cutout that we saw in the background of the Steam image? Okay, let's check it out. Let's check it out. That's my guess. And what is this? Hold on. How is the volume here? How is the volume? Oh, wait. How's the volume? Volume. Is it fine? Is it fine? Good? A little louder? Okay, I can do that. Okay. Why is this here? What in the world is this? Hold on, I'm so sorry. Hold on. A little louder. Yeah, I can do that. There we go. Got it. Sorry. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Same thing. Maybe looks a little distorted.
Bring the magic and whimsy of the Mycelium Men home with you today. It's the new musical Mycelium Men.
The mushrooms!
Any song they hear or anything you say.
They repeat any song you hear or anything you say?
It's like having your very own band.
Or friend.
Wow!
David!
Collect them all and let them jam.
You're my only friend.
Pretty groovy.
The new... Oh my gosh. Oh, that's my own stream. Oh my gosh. That's my own stream. Okay. Everyone chill. Okay, here we go. The Mushroom Men. The Mycelium Men. Mycelium. Let me look that up. Mycelium. A root-like structure of a fungus consisting of a mass of branching thread-like hyphae? Fungal colonies. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Okay, let's go through this. I didn't see any secret images, but we'll go through it anyway. Okay, we have to do this. Okay, MCM Film Archives, Edwin Murray 535-8220. We've kind of learned that these numbers don't really mean anything. Okay, I'm gonna be ready to pause. Was there something right there? No.
Bring the magic and whimsy.
Bring the magic and whimsy of the
Mycelium Men
Mycelium Men.
home with you today. It's
I heard something there.
bring the magic and whimsy of the Mycelium Men home with you today.
Oh no. Not the audio again. Oh my god.
Bring the magic and whimsy of the Mycelium Men home with you today.
Oh my god. This was... Oh no. Not I have trauma with my leg from last time.
Bring the magic and whimsy of the Mycelium Men home with you today.
It sounds like a mosquito. Okay. This is interesting. So is the Mimic software, I think we've learned, is obviously in everything. It's in everything. And I think what we're going to see in the game is the Mimic speaking as David. Is the Mimic speaking as Edwin? Like, we're going to hear the Mimic be like, "Hello? It's David. Want to play?" And we're going to look down the hallway and be like, "Is that a kid?" And then we're going to walk down there and it's going to be the Mimic. You know what I mean? Pandora, thank you. I noticed how the mushroom said you're my only friend when the kid never said it. Oh, yeah, oh, exactly, exactly. Sounds like I know you're there. Niall, thank you. Hold on, let me look.
It's bring the magic and whimsy of the mycelium men home with you today.
It does sound like I know you're there. Is the audio not loud enough? I turned it up a little bit.
Bring the magic and whimsy of the mycelium men home with you today.
It definitely says, it sounds like I know you're there, for sure. Riz, we might hear this song in game, I'm guessing. Oh, probably. I'm sure we'll see all this stuff in the game. It said Princess Peach? I don't think so. The lines in the countdown at the start look like Afton's design with the faceplates. Kind of sounds like Kellen.
It's bring...
Oh, you mean this? Oh, I think they're just lines. I see what you mean though.
Bring the magic and whimsy of the mycelium men
Oh, the Toads, Princess Peach. I understand.
home with you today.
I know you're there. Oh, for sure. For sure.
It's the new musical mycelium men.
I see you. I hear it now. I hear it now. I know you're there. I see you.
Today. It's the new musical mycelium men. They repeat any song.
I see you.
It's the new musical mycelium men. They repeat any song they hear or anything you say.
There's another one right there. It's a lot clearer. There's another one, listen. Is it saying what's wrong? What's your name? Wait, no, I didn't hear what's your name. I heard Circus Baby is the Mimic. What's your name? Oh my god. Is that David? What if that's David right there?
It's like having your... It's like having your very own band or a friend.
Wow!
Collect them all and let them jam. Pretty groovy.
You're my only friend. You're my only friend. The Mycelium Men. Batteries not included. MCM logo up here. Which is different than the logo that we've seen in the other ones. The other ones, it was just the two triangles together. Oh, there is an image. Oh my god, I know what this is immediately. This is what we saw in the Doco. In the Doco charity stream. This is Mr. Helper. And this is a mushroom guy standing right here, I think. Yeah, this is the easiest one. The logo is green just like from In Your Box.
Collect them all and let them jam. Pretty groovy. Pretty groovy.
It is, someone said the logo is green just like In Your Box. The logo is a little bit green here. Weird. Oh, the spiral. I missed the spiral. Hold on.
You today.
I know you're there.
New musical mycelium men.
I see you.
Any song they hear or anything you say.
What's your name?
It's like having your very own band.
What I want to look at, like, what we're looking at here. It's a carpet. There's like a chest right here. There's something right here. Maybe it's like half of a crown. Yeah, the boy got older and the parents are gone. It's not the FNAF 4 box. This chest right here, and then whatever this is.
Band or a friend.
Wow!
This has to be real, this plushie. This looks like a real image. It doesn't look like a 3D render. I could be fooled though by all the grain in the video.
Collect them all and let them jam.
Yeah, the spiral. There it is. Every time. Clock that every time. Looks 3D to me.
Pretty groovy.
Okay, yeah, I think it might be 3D. I don't know. I don't know. Is that a real Hex plush? No. Hex might make it real. Guys, it's an eyeball. It means the mimic's always watching. I'm just kidding. Yeah, this is Mr. Helper, and this is a mushroom guy, I'm guessing, right here. A mycelium man? A mycelium man? Says to collect them all, so maybe in game. Ariana! Sorry, hold on. Dizzyfly, it says to collect them all, so maybe in game we can collect them all and get something secret audio. Oh, for sure. Turn off autoplay. Thank you. Ariana, what are you doing here? Literally. Yeah, for sure, Dizzyfly. I could see us having to collect all of these in game, and then they all together play some sort of audio. FNAF check achievements. Yeah, I did see that the achievements leaked for the game. Not all of them, but I did not look at them, and I don't want to look at them because I don't want a single thing spoiled for me. I don't want a single thing spoiled for me. I do consider that like half a leak, you know? Even though it's public, it's out there. We don't know if Steelwool intended to release those. I'd rather just not look. And that's why I also didn't talk about them or anything. The child is freaking me out. What? The child. Yeah. It's giving like the Flintstones. It's giving Flintstones a little bit. We can wait a week for sure. No major spoilers from them, but some smaller ones. Yeah, I don't want a single spoiler. And I'm honestly terrified for when I play Secret of the Mimic that my chat is just gonna scream spoilers at me. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I honestly don't know what I'm gonna do. I'll literally have to stream the game right when it comes out. Because that's what happened with Ruin. With Ruin, my whole chat was screaming, Glamrock Bonnie! You missed it! Go back! You missed Glamrock Bonnie! Oh my gosh, Glamrock Bonnie's behind that wall! John, go to Alex, mycelium IRL has basic memory and awareness. Oh, for sure. Oh, you mean the mushrooms? Ooh, interesting. That is awesome. That's a great call out, Alex. I sound like MatPat. I feel like that's a MatPat thing to say. That's a great call out. Daniel, I don't think he's a generic little boy. What does that mean? Yeah, I mean, are you saying he might be David? Maybe. The parents are at work staying up latte, and then they leave their kid here with this plushie? For sure. That's interesting. No. Someone said that's interesting. MatPat always. No, it's not that's interesting. MatPat always used to say. MatPat always used to say, it's interesting, right? It's interesting, right? It's interesting. That's compelling. Right before he starts, like he gets asked a question and it's interesting. Rest in peace. I miss MatPat. I really do. I really do. I had like a day the other day where I was kind of just like mourning that MatPat is gone. Anyways. David is a robot kid. Yeah. Dizzy Fly. I know you put it in quotes. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. Ace, it's Jakey's baby. LOL. Who is that? There's a kid in the factory. There's a kid in the factory. So you're saying we're gonna run into a kid somewhere? I can't wait till the part of the secret. I can't wait for the part of Secret the Mimic where we turn the corner and down the hallway. Whole hallway's dark. One spotlight at the end of the hallway. And it's Gregory. Standing there. We walk up to Gregory. We press E to interact. He says, I'm crying no more. I was the crying child. But now, and then he transforms like a transformer into this giant robot abomination. You will be the one crying today. Unfortunate timing that I broke my... Oh no, you broke your wrist? I'm so sorry. Get well soon. Take care of yourself. Rest up. It'll heal soon. How in Ruin did the Mimic know Gregory's voice? I think he knew that the Mimic knew Gregory's voice because Gregory and Vanessa trapped the Mimic behind that concrete wall. Because we saw Gregory's backpack in Ruin. Like Gregory lured the Mimic with the walkie-talkie to then close off the doors. That's how the Mimic knew Gregory's voice. My favorite part was when Gregory... Thank you, Tarian. Da, 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 da.
Your very own band, or a friend.
Wow!
Collect them all and
You're
let them
my...
jam.
It sounds like whips. Do you hear that?
Collect them all and let them jam.
I think it's just the music.
Pretty groovy.
I'm just so excited for the game. I just need the game. I just need it. I just need it to come out. Please. The vacuum and coat rack teasers were both described with 4 words and started with Murray's name. Mixes starts with M and is 4 words. Thoughts? Murray's extraordinary entrapment system. No, it's a supercomputer. I don't know if they're selling that as a product. Like all of these products have been like little things, like a little vacuum cleaner, a coat rack, a coffee maker. Mixes feels like specifically designed for entrapping the mimic. Mimic extraction entrapment system or something. David's the crying child and Jackie is Afton. You could be right. We don't have a game yet. You could be right. Secret of the Mimic, just a week away. So true, Kaziku. Just a week away. Da, 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 da. Edwin is Circus Baby and David is the Mimic. You know, I actually think William Afton is Bounce Pot from FNAF World. I was trying to think of the most obscure FNAF character I could. Let's listen again.
Bring the magic and whimsy of the Mycelia men home with you today.
I know you're there.
The new musical Mycelia men. They
I
repeat
see
any
you.
song they hear or anything you say.
Are these things gonna like run around and like grab onto us or something? Is there gonna be a scene where one of these is sitting on a table and then we walk up to it, we interact, and we're like, oh, it's so cute, and then it like jumps on us or something? Yeah, like plush babies. Are these gonna be like running around? Or are these gonna be like sound machines, like distractions for the mimic? Like, what if we say something into them and then we throw it down the hallway? You know what I mean? Elusive, thank you. Little pet theory I have that the mimic's secret is if you say abracadabra, he starts Lady Gagaing all over the place. Abracadabra. Mini Rena? Yeah. I could see these being things like the wind up rat or squirrel or whatever it is in the trailer that we wind up and throw. I think these things are also going to be distractions. Is it entered? The mimic wears a mushroom costume in the trailer. Yeah, I could definitely see during maybe like when the mimic is wearing the mushroom costume, we have to use these to distract him. The music sounds like the BB World music. Let me try to remember what that music sounds like. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Oh my gosh. There's no music here. Oh.
Bring the magic and whimsy of the Mycelia men home with you today. It's the new musical Mycelia men. They repeat any song.
I hear it.
They hear or anything.
It's not the same. Let's get that immediately clear. It's not the same, but I hear it, okay? Sorta. Toy Chica is Edwin. You're spot on. Thank you, Dead by Stupidity. Shark, totally unrelated question. Are you heading to Halloween Horror Nights this year for the FNAF house at Universal? Probably, yes. Thank you, Shark. Spring, love from France. Hi, France. That's very cool. Hi, Spring. Thank you for being here. Twisted, do you think the player character will be a silent protagonist? I don't know. I don't know. If I had to put money on it, I would say it won't be a silent protagonist. There might be some grunts or something here and there. I don't think it'll be a silent protagonist. Did you talk about the voice actors? No, I did not. Steelwill announced the voice actors for Secret of the Mimic. I don't know if it's all of them, but I don't know if I want to talk about that because there is a little bit of spoilers. I saw one thing about who someone voices, and I'm like, no, you know? Reminds me of the Banana Split song. I don't know what that song is. Thank you. Swirly pattern of the Mimic's eyes is here again. Yeah, we talked about that. There it is. Kind of reminds me of the Banana Splits theme. It would make sense because they were around during the time period. Banana Splits theme. I'm kind of scared to play it. Oh my lush. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh.
Bring the
Oh,
magic and
yeah.
whimsy of the Mycelia Men home with you today.
Oh, yeah.
It's the new musical.
You've got it. You've got it. Yeah, you got it.
Mycelia Men. They repeat any song they hear
For
or
sure.
anything you say.
Disco Night, you hit that on the head.
It's like having your very own
Nixie,
band
you
or
hit
a
that on the
friend.
head.
Wow!
Collect them all.
Yep.
And it's like having your very own band or a friend.
Wow!
Look at the thumbnail. It looks very old. Hold on. It looks the same as the other thumbnails. It is interesting that the paper with the logo on it, the MCM logo, is like graph paper now. I think that's interesting. Wait a minute. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Protagonist is Bonnie Bully's dad. That would be... I doubt it, but that would be crazy. Jim, are all these products the parts of the Mimic? I think all of these products have the Mimic virus in them. That's my guess. That is my guess. Comicat. Imagine if the characters in this video are the Mimic's little henchmen, like the mini music men in Security Breach. Yeah, I could see that. Do they get up and walk around? though. I don't think it moves. Maybe it will move. I see them as more like stationary things that we pick up and throw and use as distractions, like little plushies. But maybe. Jim, contract equals body frame. Vacuum equals size changing. Contract. Body frame. What is contract? No, yeah, for sure. We've talked about that before, Jim, that all of these things like are highlighting different features of the mimic, like the coat rack and the vacuum change sizes, and this now is just straight up like mimicking. It's the mimic software. I'm actually shocked at how the mimic software is in this stuff. We've seen one of these. Wait. The mushrooms might be similar voice slurring wise when you use that in FNAF 3 for Springtrap, just a hunch. Yeah, for sure. We've seen this. That's not it. Right here. Oh, I can't zoom in. I can take a screenshot though. Thank you, Disco. I think Steelwool took massive inspiration from the Banana Splits. It came around 1968. The characters are a dog, a monkey, and a freaking elephant. Yep. There you go. Totally agree. Disco Knight, you hit the nail on the head with that one. Let me enhance this image. Let me see what I can do. There we go. And yeah. There it is. Little mushroom guy. The mycelium man. Enhance. Save. There it is. In the trailer. Huh. We're definitely gonna collect these or pick these up or interact with these. There's no way. Or just hear them speaking when we walk by for sure. I could definitely see us like walking into this office, walking up to this thing, interacting with it and being like, oh, it's so cute. And then it just starts screaming. And then it's like, oh my God, the mimic's coming. Do you know what I mean? VRs later. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Like flat mode and VR is so cool. I cannot wait to play this game in VR. Trey, hi Trey. The kid growing up through the ads is symbolic of the mimic advancing technologically. Spudzilla. Maybe. I could see that. I think the family in general is just a nice through line, a nice parallel to Edwin's family. Because in one of the teasers, we see the mom, the dad, and David standing there, and the kid. But Fiona, Edwin's wife, dies in childbirth. So she should not be alive at that point. Unless they're changing things from the books, which would be fine and great. Do you drink Prime? Absolutely not. I do not. I've tried Prime because I was in a food theory a couple years ago where we had to try it. I didn't like it. It was way too sweet. And also energy drinks, no, 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 no. Energy drinks are just not good. Daniel, this mushroom is everywhere. Universal mushroom. Yeah, they're showing a lot of these guys. The mascot costume and this now. Based as always, John. My fave Ariana song. I really like Tattooed Heart. Is that controversial? I haven't listened to like her newer stuff though. Sky, thank you. What if they'll repeat stuff in the past Fazbear employees' teams or in Edwin's voice? Oh, for sure. Yeah. Yeah. I think we are going to find, I've talked about this before. I think we're going to find tapes from the previous employees, audio recordings, stuff like that, in Secret of the Mimic from the past Fazbear employees, for sure, for sure. Do you think the order of the teasers matter? It doesn't seem like it. I mean, obviously it matters to see that family grow up from being at the office to having the kid, to the kid getting a little older, to the kid now properly a child, not a baby. But that seems like it. Liz, are you starting your marathon streams next week? I was thinking about that. Probably. Because I was like, okay, I'll do Help Wanted, Security Breach. Wait. Help Wanted, Security Breach, Ruin, Help Wanted 2. 4 days. I was thinking, like, will you get fatigued of me? At that point, you'd see me, like, every day until Secret of the Mimic. And then by the time Secret of the Mimic comes out, you might be like, okay, I'm done with John. You know, I'm over it. You know, you guys are too nice. Thank you. Also, like, setting up VR. So I'd have to set up VR for Help Wanted, take it down, go back to this setup for Security Breach, then Ruin, and then put VR back up for Help Wanted 2, and then take VR down for Secret of the Mimic the next day. It'll be a lot. I could just not do VR in the Help Wanted games, but it's like, I feel like I need to. Do you know what I mean? Are you going to VidCon? No. As of right now, I'm not. I think if I went to VidCon, no one would know who I am. I'm going to be completely real. At 46 seconds, there's a costume version. 46. Well, that's when the logo is. I think you're talking about... Yeah, I think you're talking about this. Yeah, we talked about this. Oh, come on. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Yep. Thank you. James, things I want someone to look at. Mimic Ball is a thing in FNAF World. Do you think we will learn what suit we were inside of in Sister Location? Maybe. You know, it's interesting that we already have like an established circus restaurant in the games, and there's basically no callback to Circus Baby's Pizza World. Like, I wonder if there's going to be some Circus Baby's Pizza World thing here. You know? Like, they're going this whole circus direction, and there's no mention of Circus Baby's Pizza World? I don't know. We'll see. Instead of help wanted to play play 2 of Scott's games. No, I'd rather play security Steel's games because it's like leading up to Secret of the Mimic, like every game that came prior and then the new one. But maybe. Do you think there will be audio of Edwin destroying the Mimic? Graphic, but it is pretty important to the story. Oh, yes. We will somehow learn about Edwin destroying the Mimic for sure. Hello, John. Hello, Bing. Once a Place, thank you so much. Hey, John, I've been working on a FNAF fan game since July 3rd, 2023, and I DM'd you on Reddit regarding a potential VA opportunity. Love you and your content all the way from Australia. Australia! That's crazy. Congrats on your fan game. I literally never go on Reddit or even check my DMs. I do go on Reddit sometimes, but I wish you the best. I don't know if I'd be a good VA for your game. But thank you. Maybe I'll go check it out. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I appreciate you and good luck. Do you think stuff in the Fazbear Frights books utilize the Mimic program like Fetch and Lonely Freddy's? Seems the Mimic could be everywhere. I don't know, Grant. Probably not. I'm going to say probably not. Lonely Freddy's feels very sci-fi to me. You know, swapping bodies with someone. I'm going to say probably not. Thank you, Grant. Jeremy, is Jackie the Mimic and do you think Jackie is the first version of the puppet? Been watching for a while and first time in your live stream. Thanks for being here, Jeremy. Jackie, I don't think Jackie was built to be the Mimic. I think the Mimic is inside of Jackie, controlling Jackie, for sure. Because we see in the key art for the game, we see the Mimic literally inside of Jackie's suit. So yeah, I don't think Jackie is the Mimic. I think the Mimic is controlling Jackie. Thank you, Jeremy. Love from Wales. Oh my gosh. Hi. Thanks for being here. That is so cool. Mushrooms be hint to the hallucination in FNAF 4. No, I don't think so. That's funny though. Poland, Welsh. I'm Welsh too. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. There's not really much to talk about with this one. Yeah, this thing has the Mimic. It has the Mimic software in it. Do you think Jackie is precursor to Baby in some way? Possibly. Possibly. If Fazbear really... is Afton Fazbear? Afton could have stole like Edwin's designs. I don't know. The faceplate thing with Dolly is interesting. It's not faceplates. It's like a line. Same with Jackie. There's just a line. I don't know if it's faceplates. You know, that's two different things. But it is interesting. I don't think Dolly is Baby at all. But it is interesting. The line down the center of the face. It could have been inspiration for Afton if they go that route. Was saying 46 seconds in the gameplay trailer, by the way. 46 seconds. I don't see anything. Is it entered? I'm kidding. I'll go frame by frame just for you. Nah, I don't see anything. Is Dolly Baby's mom? Okay, we need to wrap this up. In the gameplay trailer. Oh. I'm so dumb. I am dumb as a rock. I'm dumb as a rock. Please forgive my dumbness. Yes.
Just in case, we suggest you get your affairs in order before arriving.
Oh my god. I can't believe people watch me on this website. Cannot believe people watch me on this website. There he is.
Suggest you get your affairs in order before.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh. It's Toad. It's the boy. Hello, boy. Welcome. What theories are you working on at the moment? I have an interesting theory about Secret of the Mimic. It's kind of too late. I have a feeling I'm just gonna like do a big stream of like predictions, and I'll just say all my thoughts. I have one thing that's like one thing I've been like holding that I'm like, ooh, I think that's a big reveal, but like maybe I'll save it until after the game. Maybe I'll save it until after the game. Because what if I share it before the game and then people still don't talk about it, and then after the game it can be part of the big mimic theory? I don't know. I have like a list of theories in my head, a list of videos that I eventually do want to make in my head. Midnight Motorist one was a big one. The timeline, the what was it called? Is the FNAF timeline solvable video? Was one. But there's a few. Can I say them? I'm kind of scared to say them. Tell all, give us the short versions. I can't do that. I can't spoil all the videos. Then it won't be exciting when they come out. I have one for Security Breach in mind. That I think will be fun. I've always wanted to make like a meta theory about MatPat. And MatPat's impact on the FNAF lore. And I've always wanted to talk about how for a long time the things that we learned from the FNAF lore in the very early days were all through one person. Like, especially around FNAF World coming out, if MatPat didn't mention something in a theory, the wider community had no idea it existed. Do you know what I mean? MatPat did not make a dedicated FNAF World theory. I think it's been interesting in the past couple years seeing people like me and all the other theorists that have come out of the woodworks kind of go back and see the things that Matt didn't talk about and then analyze those, and you know what I mean. I don't know. I've always kind of wanted to make a video about that, but I don't know if I'll ever do it. We should let MatPat rest in peace, you know? Fungus have shown manipulative behavior, like with the zombie ant fungus that infects the host puppets. The corpse sounds sort of like the mimic. Oh, for sure, Toast. I was thinking of The Last of Us when you told me that. Thank you, Toast. MatPat's behind me. Someone keeps asking me if I'm Mexican. I'm not Mexican. I'm Italian. I'm pretty Italian. I think if you look at me, you can see that I'm like 50, at least 50% Italian. I know that for sure. Technically Sicilian. Technically the family's from Sicily, but Balloon Boy thoughts? I got none. I like when he says, hello? Could you look frame by frame at 45 seconds in the teaser? In the teaser we just got? Yeah. I think that's what you mean. Are you talking about this? Oh, poopy. 3, 4, 5. Okay. This is the secret teaser. 45. $46. There you go. I don't see anything. Thank you, Alex. UI Josh, do you think the elephant costume in Rune is the original Orville and the other mediocre melodies were originally designed by Murray? I think it's very possible. I think it's very possible. Oh, you can't see. I'm such a moron. I'm a moron. There was nothing there. There was nothing there. Sorry, everyone. Sorry. I'm a bad YouTuber. This one, I feel bad. I feel like I don't know what to say. It's not really much to say here. The art is cool. They have guitars, and this looks like a cello or a bass. I like the song. What's your name? Yeah, I think UI Josh. I think it's very possible that the mascots are like the original mediocre melodies, probably like the hippo. What do we got? The hippo, the elephant. But Ned Bear always gets me because Ned Bear feels like an off-brand Fredbear, and if there's Fredbear stuff here, why wouldn't they just put Fredbear? Do you know what I mean? I don't know. I talked about that with Daco in one of our talkback things. Angie, thank you. Completely related, but I told my fiance about you and mentioned that you are Italian, and all he responded was, "Oh, pasta." He is a special man. Yeah. Oh, pasta. That's me. The oh, pasta guy. Rick, thank you. Hello, John. My name is Rick Burrows. I'm watching all the way from Florence, Arizona. I was like, is Rick Burrows a celebrity? Are you memeing? Hi, Rick Burrows. I don't know why you put that in quotes. But hello from Florence, Arizona. One more full watch of the new teaser for The Road, KJ. Just for you. I agree.
Bring bring the magic and whimsy of the Mycelia Men home with you today. It's the new musical Mycelia Men. They repeat any song they hear or anything you say. It's like having your very own band or a friend.
Wow.
Collect them all and let them jam. Pretty groovy.
And there you go. He's pulling off the scarf well. That's hilarious. True. I see you. Okay. I think that's literally it. Batteries not included. Cheap. Cheap. Greedy corporation. It does sound like Mangle. It does sound like Mangle. I don't think it is Mangle, but it sounds like Mangle. Banana splits, man. I'm telling you, Disco, you're right. I think you're so right. Their greed sickens me. Do you think that Fall Fest has anything to do with Scrap Baby and Molten Freddy's unwithered suits? They also look very similar to Jackie. By the way, love from Greece. Hi from Greece. Yeah, that would be so cool. I've always been curious about Scrap Baby's like rollerblades and their designs in general. It would be very cool if we see the origins of those designs. How does Fazbear exist in 1979 if it wasn't created until 1983? Unnamed security guard. So Freddy Fazbear's Pizza was created in 1983. Fazbear Entertainment, we don't know the original origin date, but we know from the Silver Eyes trilogy that Fredbear's Family Diner was open in at least 1979. So Fazbear Entertainment has existed for longer than 1983. I think you're referencing the coin with Freddy on it, where it says Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, established in 1983. Toast, do you think Jackie Mimic will have a flowering set of face saws? The baby, like Baby in the Book series and the Backrooms Blade Freddy from the film? Probably not. Probably not. That would be cool, but probably not. I think it's just the Mimic under there. Is it me or the other three look stressed in the beginning? Look stressed?
Bring the magic and whimsy of the Mycelia Men home with you today. It's the new...
Not really. We can't really see their expressions very well.
Pretty groovy.
You're my only friend. The eye bags, I think that's just emotion coming from their eyes. Like, oh, they're singing. Do you know what I mean? Their eyebrows. If anything, this looks angry. This is like angry eyebrows. Do we know what time the game drops next week? I don't think so. Hopefully, a nice, convenient time. When Ruin came out at 3 a.m., when Ruin came out at 3 a.m., and then I had to play it when I woke up that day, and then everything was already spoiled, and then my chat's screaming at me, go look at Glamrock Bonnie, John, what the hell are you doing? When it wasn't even working, it wasn't even possible to see Glamrock Bonnie. Nightmare. What a nightmare. Love from Portugal. Oh, hi from Portugal. You guys are awesome. What do you think about new games creating more questions than answers? And do you think the new books are helping solve earlier lore? Ooh, I think Fazbear Frights was meant more to solve earlier lore. I definitely think Secret of the Mimic is going to help solve earlier lore. Maybe even more than all the Fazbear Frights books. Based on this little guy being sent to me. But I think, what do you think about the new games creating more questions than answers? I think the way FNAF has continued to be successful is by answering questions and then creating as many questions as is answered. Like, you get that satisfaction of, okay, I got that answered, but now there's a new question. And that's how you keep the franchise going. So I don't mind when games answer questions, but also ask a bunch of questions, create ones. The new games definitely have created more questions and less answers. Especially Security Breach. Like, especially Security Breach. And I think that is why my theories around Security Breach were so out there. It's because I really sat down and tried to figure it out, and I just couldn't. So everyone, including me, had to go back to Scott's games and be like, how does this connect to Scott's games? Like, that's the only thing we have to connect it to, you know? And FNAF AR, but that's a whole different story. So I think that's why theories were kind of really out there after Security Breach came out. Like, especially the year after Security Breach came out, when I did the I Solved Security Breach series. From that point on, theories, especially mine, were a little wild. Yeah, so I like the idea of, I think we're going to get a lot of answers in this game. If I had to guess, this is going to be a big answers game. Because it's telling us the origins of the Mimic. It's meant to give us answers. It's meant to explain things. But we are going to get, for sure going to get questions. KJ, just like Faz Force toys, these plushies would be such good merch, and hi from upstate New York. Oh, hi from New York. That's awesome. Fast Forward, yeah, I know. They need to make merch. They would be the richest people on the planet. I swear. They would be the richest people on the planet if they just made this merch. Hi, GT Live. Why don't we ever spend 6 nights at Freddy's? Why don't I ever make you a mod? Save. I made you a mod so I can see you in chat. Hi, GT Live. I don't know if that's Ash or someone else, but hello. Why don't we spend 6 nights at Freddy's? We literally do. Do you know what a custom night is? Pog, I'm banning everyone. Sounds good. But yeah, that's that. Can I be a Minecraft mod? I don't know what that means. It's Ash. Yep, it's Ash. Yeah. Hi, Ash. I saw that you did a Mario Kart, and that is crazy. I was up at 3, 4 in the morning, and I saw you still streaming, and I was like, that's crazy. What in the world? If the Mycelium men record and repeat voices, this could be how we hear Edwin destroying the Mimic after David's death, and we could hear the deaths of the other extraction teams. Yeah, I don't know. How are they going to tell this story? I don't know. Are we just going to read it on a paper? Are we just going to read what happened? Are we going to hear what happened? Are we going to see what happened? Are we going to live what happened? Are we going to have flashbacks? Imagine there's flashbacks in this game where we are Edwin and we're building the Mimic, and then we actually have to destroy. It's like a quick time event. Destroy the Mimic ourselves. I don't know. That would be awesome. John, did you know Ariana's Italian too? What if we're disappointed, John? How will we cope? I simply don't think we'll be disappointed. And if for some reason I am disappointed, we'll figure it out from there. But I guarantee I will not be disappointed. Quick time event. Hurry! Grab that metal rod. Press E in 3 seconds to slam the Mimic's head. with the metal rod. Ariana is the mimic. Imagine, like, we're playing Secret of the Mimic and down the hallway you hear, yeah. Or some whistle notes. Yeah. People will be disappointed if Secret of the Mimic debunks Tales games. I'm so tired. I'm so tired of the Tales games. I hate that word. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Who cares? 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 Not me. Not me. I just want to experience the game. The game is going to tell us stuff, and then that's in the games, bro. Guys, if the books aren't one-to-one, if every little detail, every word in those books isn't featured in the game, I'm going to lose my mind. I'm going to lose it. Guys, Tales games debunked. Oh no. Guys, every little detail in the books isn't featured in the games. What am I going to do? I'm never buying a book ever again. You know what? At the end of the day, here's my final prediction. It's going to be in the middle, okay? It's going to be in the middle. There's going to be lots of stuff from the books, and there's going to be some stuff that contradict. Everyone's right. Well, not everyone's right. It's going to be in the middle. Not everything's going to be perfect. Okay? It doesn't matter. Everyone's going to be wrong. Okay? Everyone. Because that's how this franchise goes. Okay? That's how this franchise goes. We are all going to be wrong because they're going to subvert our expectations. We are going to play Secret of the Mimic, and we have no idea what we're going to see, and we are going to be shocked by what we see because they know what we're theorizing about. They know what we're saying. They are going to subvert those expectations. That is how this franchise goes. So if you're going into this game saying, please, Tales games be true, you're going to be disappointed. If you go into this game saying, please, I hate Tales games, please debunk it, you're going to be disappointed. Just go into the game and have fun. Just go into the game and have fun. Please, just go into the game thinking, I can't wait to play a new FNAF game. We don't get these very often anymore. What is Tales games? Tales games is the Tales from the Pizzaplex books. People who believe everything that happens in those books also happens in the games. Everything is in the same continuity. Why are there two kids in FNAF named David? That is actually the reason why I actually don't think the crying child's name is Dave. I just don't think Scott would make two major characters, especially young boy kids in the franchise, the same name. I know he reuses Jeremy all the time, but like this is different. This feels a little more important than those Jeremy characters. What if they're the same? That would be crazy. The baby isn't mine. No, they're not the same. David got hit by a car, bro. I was like, the baby isn't mine. The baby isn't mine. No, David got hit by a car. In the books. In the books. if we get to playing the game and it's revealed that David died a different way, everything will be fine. Okay? What if Edwin was hit instead of David and then David was adopted? That would be crazy. If Jackie is an early version of Baby, then Baby is the mimic. Imagine we get to see an early version of like a baby mascot costume or like a baby animatronic or something, and the mimic goes into it and says, "I'm Baby." I would. I then I would know for sure that Steel Wool's messing with me, bro. That would be so. Then I would know for sure that Steel was like, "Hey, wouldn't it be funny if we put this in there for John? Have the mimic go into like a baby costume and say, 'I'm Baby.'" Rebecca, thank you. Hi, John. Hope your day is well. Thank you so much for your content. Your videos have gotten me through rough times. You're an amazing human. What? Oh, thank you, Rebecca. I hope you're doing well. That means a lot. That is very sweet. Oh, thank you. Take care of yourself. I hope you're doing well. Please go to the red one. It looks scared. I don't think it looks scared, in my opinion. I don't think it's giving scared. It just looks like it's laying there. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Okay. So, ooh, what if we did like bets? What if we did bets for like, ooh, will this be in Secret of the Mimic over under 10% or something? How Jackie became evil. The mimic took control of Jackie. That's what I think. What if we did like the chip in Baby's arm? Okay, it showed up in Help Wanted 2. The chip in Baby's arm showed up in Help Wanted 2 in Helpy's head. Okay. Over under 15%. We see the baby's chip, the design. It's not the actual chip in Baby's arm, but the design of the baby's chip somewhere in Secret of the Mimic. Over under 15%. 15% chance we see it. I would say under. I would say under. I would say like under as in like 12%, maybe 10. Interesting. We'll see. Yeah. Over because Steel was messing with you. Oh, okay. Let's do a poll. I'm starting a poll. New poll. Will we see a Nightmare Ione plushie in Secret of the Mimic? This is an interesting one. Will we see a Nightmare on plushie? If not, this would be the first game in 4 years that doesn't have a Nightmare on plushie in it. Yes, because YouTuber bait? Yeah. The first Steel game in 4 years. Did the reaction to the trailer already happen? Yeah, I was at the beginning. 65% say yes. If I had to vote, I want to say no. Because then they would have to explain, why does this puppet Nightmare on character exist? Because they've established in Ruin that Nightmare on is just the character from the VR game. Do you know what I mean? There's no VR game in the 1970s. I don't know. Steele did state in the interview that they like to mess with YouTubers. Yeah, and I think that's what the chip in Helpy's head was, and Help wanted to. I think they were messing with me. 1,000,000%. Then how does mixes exist? Yeah. Mixes. Will we see mixes in Secret of the Mimic? Probably. Someone just screamed. I think the chip is way too specific to be bait. Like, that's so niche. Yeah. So then what does that mean? Was I right or was I wrong? Was that entered? Entered in Secret of the Mimic final boss. You know I'm going to get to the end of Secret of the Mimic and I'm just going to say, is it entered? Just for the memes. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, Puppet. We don't know if Puppet didn't exist yet. We don't know if Puppet exists yet. Oh my God, how long have I been streaming? Okay, 1 hour and 20 minutes. That's not bad. Okay. Okay, I'm ending the poll. 66%. 511 votes. Wow, crazy. Okay. I'm gonna go. I really got nothing to say. I really got nothing left to say. Teaser was very cool. Congrats to Steel Studios. Thank you for making it. I'm so excited for Secret of the Mimic. I cannot wait. But yeah, that's all. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Excuse me. I actually got to go film something right now. And I'll see you guys later, okay? Okay. Maybe for the FNAF marathon. Maybe that's the next time you'll see me. We'll see. Okay. Bye, everyone. Thank you for being here. I love you guys, and have a good day. And bye-bye. 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 Thank you, Liz.